What is it? It's the delightful, fun-to-drive Mazda MX-5 RF. The RF stands for retractable fastback, and in the wonderful world of sports cars, the MX-5 stands head and shoulders above the rest in terms of global sales. Early last year, the nimble little roadster passed a significant milestone in its 27-year history when the 1 millionth MX-5 was produced. There's not a sports car in history that comes close to that figure. The actual car has just completed a 35-event promotional program that included the UK, Spain, USA, Belgium, Canada, Australia and New Zealand that saw more than 10,000 people sign their name on the bodywork. It's now on display at Mazda's Hiroshima headquarters. To add to the celebrations, the Japanese marque decided to add a striking new variant to the model lineup. The RF is a cleverly designed car for drivers who want the best of both worlds, a roadster and a coupe. Rather than a coupe, however, the beautifully designed folding roof transforms the car into more of a Porsche 911 Targa-like car. And, with the roof folded away, there's plenty of sky and fresh air to be enjoyed. Since the first MX-5 saw the light of day more than a quarter of a century ago, there have been just 4 generations, and the latest, dubbed the ND, arrived here in soft-top guise back in August 2015. In total, around 20,000 MX-5s have found homes in Australian garages. The first model to feature a folding metal roof was the previous generation NC, and now the ND Roadster has been joined by its new RF sibling. What's it cost? While the soft-top ND is available in either 1.5-litre or 2.0-litre form, the new RF is a 2.0-litre only car. Pricing kicks off at $38,550 for the entry-level version with a 6-speed manual transmission and cloth interior. This rises to $43,890 for the manual RF GT with black or tan leather and $44,890 for the top-spec RF GT with a black roof and Napa leather. A 6-speed automatic transmission is available across the range for an additional $2,000. Red and gray metallic paint adds another $300. In terms of standard kit, the new offering is generously specified. All 3 variants come with goodies including LED headlights and daytime running lights, air conditioning, cruise control, a 7-inch touchscreen with Mazda's MZD Connect system, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, satellite navigation, blind spot monitoring, with internet radio integration via Pandora, Stitcher and AHA. Move up to the RF GT and you add leather trim, automatic on-off headlights, a premium 9-speaker 203-watt Bose system and climate control air conditioning. What's it go like? The RF Suite 2.0-litre inline 4 boasts 16 valves and a double overhead camshaft layout and is good for 118 kilowatts at 6,000 RPMs and 200 Nm of torque that arrives at 4,600 RPMs. Mazda claims combined fuel consumption figures of 7.0 L/100 km for the manual version and 7.4 L/100 km for the automatic. During the national media launch, my co-driver and I saw 6.8 L/100 km and 7.2 L/100 km respectively. The star of the RF show is undoubtedly its superbly designed and executed electric folding roof. It adds 45 kilograms of extra weight to the car, but really, you'd never know. Push a button and the roof opens in just 13 seconds, and this operation can be performed on the move up to a speed of 10 km per hour. But if the heavens opened and you wanted to stay dry, it would be more sensible to pull over and stop. That said, to watch the RF's roof in operation is to watch a piece of brilliant, not to mention whisper quiet, slow-motion engineering gymnastics. The mechanism uses 14 separate linkages and 2 electric motors that combine in a masterful way to stow the roof in a compartment in front of the boot. The front of the roof is aluminium, the center section is steel and the rear flying buttress type wings are plastic. They lift to let the roof fold away and then sit down to lock in the RF's Targa-style open roof arrangement. Visually, the wings give the RF a look that's reminiscent of the classic Dino. It didn't have a Ferrari badge, and the Jaguar XJS that was around in the late 1970s and early 1980s. Even that classic Australian, the Balwell Nagari Coupe, used the flying buttress design, but the Nagari's flying buttresses stayed put as part of the body structure. Inside, the new RF, even at entry level, is a pretty classy place to be. Trim details and fit and finish are what we've come to expect from Mazda, and while this 185cm reviewer couldn't quite dial up his ideal driving position, I owned an MX-5 for a year. Things are perfect for me behind the wheel of the ND Roadster and RF. What is sadly lacking are many cubby holes for your bits and pieces, and the lack of reach adjustment for the steering wheel is something of a shortcoming. There's no glove box, no door pockets, just a small lidded tray at the rear of the center console and a small lockable compartment between the seat backs. There are 2 cup holders, also mounted between the seat backs, but they are all but useless even for small bottles. Fortunately, the brilliant design means there is still 127 liters of luggage space, enough for a couple of carry-on suitcases. While the engineers tweaked the front and rear suspension for the RF, you'd have to be a genius to pick any ride and handling differences over its soft-top sibling. Mazda does some of the best manual gearboxes in the world, and the MX-5's is no exception. While it's not a dual-clutch auto, the 6-speeder found in all MX-5s is a gem, slick shifting and fun to use in manual mode. In the safety department, as well as front and side airbags, the 5-star AMCAP-rated RF comes standard with ABS brakes, dynamic stability and traction control, blind spot monitoring, electronic brake force distribution, emergency brake assist, an emergency stop signal, hill launch assist, and there is even a clever active bonnet that pops up to help protect a pedestrian's head the instant an impact is detected. One negative is that while autonomous emergency braking is available on other Mazda offerings, it's not on the MX-5. While blind spot monitoring is essential given that the flying buttresses certainly endow the car with blind spots, a reversing camera would and should improve things no end. In summary, the new RF continues to be a delightful driver's car that rewards the steerer in many ways. The car's balance and poise through corners is legendary, and the RF's ability to transform from a sports coupe to a Targa-like open-top sports car adds to its appeal for buyers who aren't totally sold on a soft top. What we like: legendary MX-5 behind-the-wheel fun, classy coupe styling with the roof up, overall driving dynamics, great manual and automatic transmissions, stylish and practical interior styling. What we don't: stingy 3-year warranty, limited interior storage cubbyholes, autonomous emergency braking not available, no steering wheel reach adjustment, limited rear vision with roof up, seat backs a tad narrow for anyone but jockeys. What are the alternatives? Unless you want to mortgage the house for a car with an exotic badge such as Audi, Aston Martin, Mercedes-Benz, BMW or Lamborghini, there aren't many wind-in-the-hair sports cars from which to choose these days. Some lesser-priced offerings include the 1.4-liter Abarth 124 Spyder with its $41,990 price tag, the 2.0-liter Mini Cooper S two-door convertible that comes in at $46,500, and although it is much larger, the Ford Mustang 2.3 EcoBoost that requires a $54,990 chic, if you can get one. Deal or no deal? Mazda launched the RF with high hopes for its sales success, and the company has not been disappointed. While most soft-top purists will probably stick with the MX-5 Roadster, the RF is attracting a new subclass, and probably older, group of buyers.